So close meeting to order, roll call.
Knight,
Here.
Winscott. Here. Mackey,
Here.
Bassett. Here. Green. Here. Thank you.
All right, entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Motion to approve.
Second. Is there any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Ayes have it. Moving on to public comment. Is there anybody here from the public that would wish to address the council? Hearing none, we will move out of public comment. We'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda?
Second. All in favor, say aye. Nope.
Knight,
Yes.
Winscott. Yes. Mackey,
Yep.
Bassett. Yes. McGreen. Yes. Thank you.
Move down to business items. Presentation regarding Heartland, part of Iowa Nature Trail Celebration, August 9th event. Crystal Davis is here to tell everybody about it from Story County. You have the floor, Crystal.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Crystal Davis. I'm in Story County. I work directly in the Board of Supervisor's office as County Outreach and Special Projects Manager. And today I'm here representing not only the Board of Supervisors, but Story County Conservation. We're very excited to say that the Heart of Iowa Nature Trail is completely paved over from west to east now, connecting both sides of Story County. And so we're going to celebrate that. It's 21 miles of continuous pavement. And we're gonna do a bike ride and celebration on Saturday, August 9th. And we'd like to invite you to be part of it, if you would like to join in the celebration. So I've handed out to the council some handouts. I have a few more flyers here. If anyone in the public would like something about the ride. But we'll be kicking off Saturday morning over in Slater. We'll do a rolling start between 8 and 9 a.m. there. And then from there, we'll be biking over to Huxley, Cambridge, Maxwell, and Collins. With a set time of 12:30 p.m. for ribbon cutting there on the trail. And so we're partnering with the Iowa Bicycle Coalition. They're hosting the bike ride. It is free to sign up to ride. So there's no fee for that. They do encourage you to sign up. They have a link. We've got that listed on the front flyer here. You can sign up. And they'll be having to help with some fundraising. They have a shirt that they've designed that will be sold if you'd like to buy a shirt, and it's got a cute little map on the back, so it's a cute t-shirt. But what we're really excited about is really celebrating the communities that are along the trail. And so we'd really like to invite you, if you'd like, they gave their best estimate of when they might ride into Cambridge, they're around 10-ish. And so if you'd like to do something to highlight your town, if you'd like to highlight a group, if you'd like to sell something, if you want to give something away free, any of that is welcome. You can use music. It could be you want to maybe have something on the trail and entice them to come down your main street, you can do that. If you want to bring everything there to the trail, you can. So it's really up to you what you'd like to do. All things are open and available for those kind of things. What the Bicycle Coalition has told us that of course you'll have some bike riders who'll just go straight through. They won't stop anywhere. They'll go to Collins and they're gonna turn around and bike way back. Then you'll have the rest of them who like wanna stop, linger, maybe if you need to stop for get some water or something else, or need a restroom break. And if you can grab them and showcase something that's happening here, or it could be a historical, could be something else. We'd love for you to be part of it. And then again, we've been told that most of them will bike back. This isn't a group that's like, they're gonna bike and have someone pick them up. Most of them will just bike and then bike again, come back up. So yeah, we just want to say we're very excited to be doing this. We're excited that the trail is paved. It's a big deal. And so we just want to welcome you to be part of it. through the Bicycle Coalition, through County Conservation, through Story County, we have, we'd like to know what you want to do if, so we can help promote it so that we can promote what's happening on each town. We've got various methods that we're working to get it out that this is happening. And, so yeah, very excited about it. Any questions, maybe?
Do you have this on Facebook that we can share
We got
somewhere?
it. I think I've got something on the Story County Conservation website. I
Okay,
can send you.
Okay.
Share link.
okay.
Such a,
When other people let you know what their cities are planning on doing, their towns, can you share that
Mhm.
with the other ones? So we don't have a bunch of repeat or put it out, people in our community?
And is there a deadline you kind of would like to know that by?
we're, as soon as we know, like, I'll be honest and say we just heard from Maxwell, so we've got an inkling of what they're doing. We've been working with Collins because they've got the really cutting part in their end. So as soon as you could tell us something, the more time we can get it out of what is happening here.
I think we do have a food vendor.
We have a food truck that's gonna be
Be out
there
there.
during the day.
Big Hud's Barbecue.
Big Hud Barbecue.
So Jen, is this something Parks want to look at or?
Yes.
Have like a booth or something maybe, or?
If I ask questions.
Sure.
Um, do you know how many are likely to be on the ride, or because they're registering, will there be somebody making contact to find out numbers?
Yeah, so I can send you Luke Kaufman, is our contact with the Iowa Bicycle Coalition, so I can do that. When I get the share of the link, and I can get contact information. They were thinking, hoping to have at least 200 registered.
Okay.
But
Ooh,
like, you know, we know there's people who won't register, and they'll just show. So,
And then do you know approximately how long has there been cutting in Collins? Is it just like, and I've been to ribbon cuttings and sometimes they're just quick short.
It's like four. I think there's like 4 conference speakers, very, very short, like 2 or
2
3.
to 3 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then a photo on the trail with whoever's there.
Okay, so I half hour. Maybe.
But we want way less than that.
Okay. Just on the return. You know, people go and they're at the ribbon cutting and they stay and then the return, like how long should we be starting
yeah.
in the park?
So we're hoping to really short, like 15 minutes max.
Okay.
And we're keeping with the 12:30 time to set that.
Perfect.
I'm with the kids.
Kansas Memorial Library. I do forgot that too.
Yeah.
I'll give them the first word and we'll figure out something and get back.
Is copying your city clerk the best thing?
Yes.
Everyone in the loop,
Yeah.
that, so you don't get another message.
Okay. Is there any other questions for Crystal? Well, thank you, Crystal, for coming down.
I guess I have one question. Sorry. Is this potentially a thing that could become a yearly thing, or is it just kind of a special event because you're opening Collins?
You know what, I don't know, that's a good question, I'll bring it back to conservation.
Okay, cause I would love to see if it's a success,
that's
that,
great.
you know, a yearly bike ride.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Now,
You good?
yep. For now.
All right, moving on to B, motion to approve the estimated hiring of Dunwoody Construction for door installation at City Hall to council chambers and meeting room. This is a door and glassway that was pulled out of the Opera House, on the main level corridor. We've now put a wall in between there, so it'd be fireproof. We have this door left over. We've had several meetings in that room just throughout the day. Either the phone's ringing, somebody's walking in, whatever. It'd be great to have a door to kind of just close that off. No privacy in there. So, everybody's seen the estimate,
do you remember what the estimate was?
3,300. That's
Move
putting
to
it
approve
in.
Dunwoodie's estimate for putting in the door and.
Second,
Thanks.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Guys have it. That money. Hopefully make it.
City Hall.
The budget.
Community center.
All right, moving on to C, motion to approve the application for voluntary annexation to the city of Huxley, Iowa. And this is some farm ground right south of 210, out on that southwest corner.
Is it south of 210?
Right by
Southwest.
Palestine,
Yeah, it's southwest. It's
Jack
on the
is
south
on that
side of
side.
210.
Dax Clark property and Merle Brennan.
It's for where
Okay.
they're talking about putting that refrigeration company.
But it's west of that.
It's an additional parcel, but it's part of the Illinois project,
But they haven't asked for that property yet.
not yet, no. But,
You're on my radar.
yeah, you know, eventually we're gonna get there, Huxley's gonna be happy, and I'm gonna be happy, and you're gonna be happy, and we're all gonna be happy, but. The project itself is up to 100 million. It's the overall project for construction, for housing and manufacturing.
How did our letter ever come out?
What's
We
that?
still have it, but we're waiting for Huxley to ask for a voluntary annexation of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so your letter was very kindly received by the city of Huxley, and they really appreciated it. That allowed them to close the deal with the manufacturing company to locate at that location. Right now, they just finalized the DOT and property lines, which is what I haven't asked for yet. I want to do it all at once, so there's only one cost.
Gotcha. I'll entertain a motion.
motion to approve application for voluntary annexation.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Ayes have it. All right, moving on to discussion items. A new line accounts for Jubilee funds. So it's been just some discussion on this.
Yeah, and Taylor, you didn't know because you missed the meeting before, so it was brought up about some funds and some payments that went out on the list of claims the month before. And how it was set up before, it was always underneath Parks and Rec, so one way, Janan, the mentor, said since there's funds that come in from fundraisers. To track it, it's like a grant that you just make a new line account that's Jubilee expenses, Jubilee revenues. And then that report can be run, which I included. This time in the agenda packet, so everybody will see that there's funds in there. Yeah, that there's funds in there that have been raised to help pay for the expenses that are going out.
Still under the parks, though, isn't it?
Yes, it's still in a park account, but it's just a separate line account. It's just like when you have a grant, so we do a separate line account for
Right, I
grant.
thought we already agreed to that.
Yeah.
Budget season when we
And
agreed to.
The only reason I had done this is there was a lot of question. I want to make sure there was transparency that I wasn't just creating line accounts in the office since I'm a part of the Jubilee Committee. So that's why I wanted to put it on the agenda so everybody knew what was going on.
Yeah, I have no issue with line accounts. I think the more line accounts we have, I mean, then we know where the money is. There's within reason, obviously,
Right.
not every penny pincher, you know,
Right.
but.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have committees or that, there should be a line item because everybody should be accountable to the
Right.
citizens of Cambridge to where that money's coming and going from. So I,
And in the future, then, before I used to just do like your budget balances for expenses, we will now be doing budget balances for revenue, so even Lori, just received a couple donations, that will show up on those reports going forward, anything that came in that we, hadn't budgeted for, knowing that you were gonna get a donation from a family or something, it comes in that way, and then it shows, so when it comes time to amend your budget, if more money came in than what we were expecting, that's where we put that in there, in that account to amend.
Which I think again is important, not just expenses, but especially when it comes to donations, people need to know that their money is going to what they donated for, and it's not going into a big fund that's paying for stuff. That was not intended,
Yep.
so, thank you for doing that.
Yep.
All right, is there any further discussion on that? Well, move on to departments. We'll roll with you, Lori.
Well, things are going awesome with our summer program. We had over 1,000 people in the library this last month. And, 85 signed up, 85 kids signed up for the reading program and a few adults. Tuesday, the programs were ranging from 76 to 93 people coming. And Wednesdays, 46 to 50, so it's going very well. We're really happy. We also found out Friday that we got the Prairie Meadows grant and for $3,831, so getting some new technology and some other things with that. The summer lunches are going very well. There's a lot of people signed up and they pick up lunches on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also, we have a foot clinic that comes with nurses and they come once a month. Now they're going to come once every 2 months. Just so they have enough people to service at that time, so. And then I gave everyone a copy of our, stats this last year, and we had over 7,000 people through the door of the library, this last year, and, added 73 patrons this last year, so things are going very well.
Would you say most of the people participating in the programs are from Cambridge, or you're seeing a mix of Elkhart, Cambridge, maybe Huxley?
Yeah. Mix, mostly Cambridge, but we have a lot of daycares in town. But definitely Elkhart, some from Huxley, a few from Ames,
Oh, nice.
so.
Thank you, Lori.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then with the grants, do you have an idea what technology you want to replace?
Well, our computers will not hold the new, Windows 11, so, that's one reason we have to. And so we'll be getting some laptops, and then we want to get a TV in there too, so that we can also project on the TVs.
Awesome.
Nice.
And just get away with desktops completely and go straight, or just laptops?
Yeah, we might keep one a couple, my desktop was.
Right.
The other, we might keep one just for other things that they can use, they just won't be able to.
Very cool.
But then they could take the laptop anywhere in the library if they want to, so.
All right, is there any further discussion for library? Not, we'll move on to fire. How you doing, Matt?
Not much. We put together a committee to start spec'ing out a truck. Get a hard number on what that's gonna cost. Sitting at about 220 call per year. Waiting on to hear back from some grants. That's it.
Nice.
Staffing wise, how you doing? Cause I saw somebody retired.
Retired, but still sitting at 23.
Nice.
Anything else planned? Just other than the
Got word
truck?
last night that possibly be burning a house. Near town. For the next month or so. Much, anything else that happened?
Yep.
No fundraiser.
Do you have any Wednesdays or Friday afternoons that you would be available to come and meet with Bobby and Maxine about the Union Township and funds for our agreement with them?
Yeah.
Is there one of those days that works
Set up the
better?
time only.
You'll make it work?
Cool.
Okay.
When you do that controlled burn, can you let me know so I can get pictures of you guys in action?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
All right, is there any further discussion for fire? Not, we'll roll police. How you doing, Joe?
Just, doing traffic, to do the best as we can. We got, Nick asked for another officer in another car, we just got a big car, to make it down, another officer. Always, good here, just trying to get everybody to slow down.
Right? Are we doing tickets? Are we still doing the warning thing?
Well, I mean, it's officer discretion, so. So. They need a warning for different citations. And feel like they need a citation.
Is the problem area still at the school? Is that still kind of the problem area, or is it just everywhere?
It's everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Has Story County been helping you guys more? I feel like I see their vehicles all the time now.
No, they travel.
Do them.
There's a few that live in Huxley, so
Yeah.
they, they're counting over the SO.
Alright. Any further discussion for police? Not, we'll roll on to Dale, Public Works.
Sewer, we just had our Main Street line,
Well, that's done down
and
there.
that's done, so, that happened July 3rd. Yeah, July 3rd. Water, the about ready to acidize the tank again, they didn't clean out. And mosquitoes, I know they're bad, and been doing what I can, so,
Right.
and now I'm waiting on chemical. So, I've had it ordered for 15 days and it hasn't showed up yet, so, and I'm out.
Mm,
I've used the last of the Sunday morning, so.
How often are you spraying?
Last, it was twice a week last
Twice a
week, and, yeah. Of course, with the rainy weather, the wind and the fog, you can't, so,
yeah,
You scared me the other morning. I was walking to my car and all of a sudden I hear something and I jump because it's 4:30 in the morning
Oh,
and you
yeah.
were spraying.
Yeah, you still got the leak on Pearl?
contacted the homeowner, he's supposed to be making arrangements to get that taken.
Okay. Cool. All right, is there any other further discussion for Public Works? Not, we'll roll on with communications.
okay, we have a website developer who's starting with, that was in the claims tonight, it's 4,000 a year. And I'm working with their developers, so one thing if you could go on websites and find a city website you really like, that would help with designing a website. So if you could share a site that you like, and I think it would be nice to have a new website, modern, so.
Right.
The other thing is, the city is 170 years old this year, so the Cambridge Historical people are working on a game plan for events. There's only 5 of us, so maybe we could coordinate with other people, so this is our anniversary, so. Maybe we could have a
What'd you say? 177?
170,
17.
so
And that, what's the date on that, do you know?
November 21st. So maybe we could tie it in with the holiday vendor fair or something, have something there. That's it.
It's a Friday. No. Tuesday.
All right, is there any further discussion for communications? Not, we'll move on to planning and zoning.
Planning and zoning did not have anything come for us this month. We are planning on meeting with the council if you're still doing a group session.
In August for work session.
Mm,
So all of our folks are on board. Eager to discuss the comprehensive.
So there's new training out now for, and it just came by email today that they have some webinars, and it. Going forward, all newly elected officials or board members will be required to take this training. But anybody who is currently on are also welcome to take this training. I just got an email that they released the first webinar, so I'll probably send that out to And then forward it to other people that are on the committee. I think it'll be a beneficial council members, board members. That will be a new requirement for newly elected. That's good.
All right, any further discussion for planning and zoning? Not, move on to cemetery and parks.
We did have our. We had a combined meeting, we got our combined meeting. No, we didn't, we had our June meeting, we skipped July, we're kind of at a stall right now with Trailhead project, I sent emails out to all board members about the two contractors that, for doing the design for the trailhead, so I just wanna make sure everybody saw that. There needs to be a decision made if one of those will be chosen, or if I can find somebody else to, work on the design for that. I think it will be very, very beneficial if I could request a work session with city council to maybe give more input and discussion about that. Maybe help answer some questions, keep it sweet and simple. But keep moving forward with it, if that's something that you all want to keep moving forward with. I think with Crystal coming and talking about the bikers coming through, there's great opportunity for continued things, with the Ohio Bicycle Coalition. So there's a great opportunity. We've got a board that's willing to do the work that needs to be done. The grants I went through, Bart, thanks for sending stuff over. And I went through to look to see where we're at. It's pretty much the same from what I've been looking at. There's 3 of them that look like could fit in our category for that project, and they're always ongoing or until the money's gone. So it's just, again, we gotta get a plan together. And then the REAP grant, which I think is also what was used for Jacori years ago, would be a really, really good one to use for this project. That deadline is August 15th. But then I talked to John Coleman at Story County Conservation today, this afternoon, and explained to him where we're at with the project and what more we think we need to do with it. He said, we're planning for 2026 now. That project looks too big for you to get anything done in 4 weeks and get it filled out the way that it needs to be. So we're looking at 2026 now, which might be beneficial for the new budget that comes next year in July. And this won't get drawn until August. He did invite me to come next Tuesday to a meeting that the county has that goes over the applications that they've done for the REAP programs this year. And they talk about, what things need to be added to their application process for these people that are, so it's a learning experience, basically. I'll be starting fresh and learning to see what the process is like. So I'm gonna go to that at 4 o'clock next Tuesday at Story County. Conservation, Sharon Haynes. We need to keep moving forward with it because it's gonna take time if we're hiring architects to do the work out there to get the plan done. They're not gonna be able to flip things quickly. Don't want to do money, so I really like to set a work session to talk about the project more what it should be.
Are you gonna have another planning and zoning parks meeting before August council meeting?
Oh, yeah, for sure. If nothing else to talk about this bike trail thing. But I don't know what else to discuss about the trailhead until a decision is made by city council.
But I'm wondering if some of the members would be able to go to one of your meetings, if one of the people are gonna be there to discuss a little bit more, if they have questions.
You mean, are we gonna have the architects? come?
Yes.
No, because we've already talked to them.
Okay.
We've set the meetings and talked to them and told them what our vision is and what the plan, what we'd like to see happen out there. And we're trying to get an estimated cost to do a design. Which it can change, it can be something different, so the council decides what the Parks Department wants to do out there isn't quite the vision we want to do, you can still change it, you still have to have an idea what the design costs.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I can invite them to come.
To like our August meeting? Or do you guys have more questions? Has everybody viewed what Jennifer has sent out for the two different?
Yeah.
Some of the
Proposals?
emails were pretty descriptive on both.
At this
sides.
point, I mean, I don't, again, you
Yeah.
can, it's beating a dead horse. We make a
Right,
decision and
right.
move on, and we have the discrepancy, like Jen said, if we don't like it,
Right.
then we can change it. I mean, it's not like we're necessarily locking in, but
Mm.
And I can do.
And I don't wanna
right
keep,
now,
like-
tell you right this minute, but I don't wanna take up city council meeting time to, that's why I'm requesting a work session. Like, if you see me in for 15 minutes, I could lay it out, give you an idea about what we're looking at, what I've asked them to do.
I think
And then
that
it's their
sounds good.
credentials. You know, basically, that's what the.
You wanna do
that's
that
what
in
their
August?
experience
Yeah,
is, and-
I think that sounds good.
Add you as a work session also in the August meeting?
Perfect.
You still have.
but that's after our meeting, right? So we'd have to have the work session and then vote a month later.
I don't think we're voting on anything yet, are we?
But don't we have to make?
It's
a
just
decision?
more of a discussion and
It's
that
a
you could
discussion.
finally make the finalization that I could put on the next meeting to.
That's what I'm
approve.
saying. We
Yeah.
talk and then we have to wait
Yeah.
a whole nother month.
Are you guys still
Unless we
planning on
have
having
more-
your meeting on the 7th of August? Are you still planning on having your meeting
Yes.
then?
We will likely have a meeting between now and the August 7th meeting. So I'm gonna request either next week or the week after with the board. See who can come, and then we'll have our regularly scheduled August 7th.
Okay.
7th.
So you want a work session with the council
I,
before your next meeting?
that, I would do whatever, yeah, it's your timeline. That's, you know,
And your next meeting is August 7th?
our next schedule. So,
Good, August 4th.
Monday, August 4th.
That would work for me.
Monday, August 4th, work for anybody else?
Yep.
Mike? For a work session?
That was bingo.
Time, you 5 o'clock? or-
Five's
I don't
good
know.
with me.
5 work?
Do you wanna add more than just that topic on a work session and
Do we
do
have some
planning and
time?
zoning instead of adding it to the end of our August?
I would
council
like
meeting?
that.
Split the time.
There you
Huh?
go.
If we're gonna be here anyways.
And then,
And then you guys afterwards,
yeah.
That sounds good.
start at 5:30. We're gonna do two different topics.
5?
5, is everybody available at 5?
Let's do 5:30.
5:30, okay.
Jennifer, how early are you available on a Monday?
we schedule it all. Fine, great. I can take 5 to 5:30 and then,
Yeah.
somebody take 5:30. to
Want to
6.
do that, 5 o'clock
Sure.
work for everybody?
That's Monday, August 4th at 17.
Yes. August 4th. 5 o'clock.
Maybe we'll have some stuff from Julie to talk about then also.
Work session.
Not that wood.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Mike, you got anything on cemetery? Good? Grass is mowed, looks good out there,
That's all good.
still planting people in there,
There's some work that I'd like to do out there, I'm just waiting for
fall.
it, yeah.
Cooler
Breeze would
temps.
be nice, yeah. Cooler temps, number one, but two, mosquitoes.
Mosquito sprays?
Oh my gosh, they'll just fly away, so. There's just little trees and about stuff we'd like to do. We're gonna plan a cleanup day primarily at, Josiah, but I'd like to hit the cemetery too, just the tree suckers along the edge,
Mhm.
otherwise everything else is great, I think.
Mhm.
Trees are growing great in the city. Watching my tree grow. It's a good job of watering, if you're watering. We've had great rain. We've had great rain.
Plenty
so
of rain.
We haven't needed, it's been awesome. Yeah, it's been a. Other than the sweet.
I was gonna say, great rain for plants and trees, bad for mosquitoes.
You know.
Alright, is there any further discussion for cemetery and parks? If not, we'll move on to finance and economic development.
Well, I'm still working with Simran and Cory on our ordinances.
Okay.
Modification.
And recently the state has changed the fireworks law.
Yeah,
to be home for the same for all the cities and things, so I'm hoping they can just update that. We don't have to.
I don't think there's anything in ours that doesn't allow it. The
But
days
you
that
just
they,
have one day, in our ordinance,
oh,
the way it reads, it's just one day,
oh,
Mm,
so.
okay,
But I'm thinking they,
okay,
I think
unless it was
it's
changed.
and maybe we, I can.
I thought it was
Because what was the year on them?
It's a while,
Yeah,
I mean, it's like in the teens,
okay.
like 20, 15.
I'm gonna make that.
And I've also been doing some research on trying to put together a capital improvement.
Pardon?
How long are people allowed to shoot fireworks within the county?
We're gonna have a comprehensive plan.
State law.
State
changed
changed it.
So
Oh, yes, oh, oh.
that's, there's nothing else.
I know.
Other than that,
Okay. All right, is there any further discussion for finance and economic development? No, we'll move on to mayor council reports. I'm still trying to get this dialer put into that opera house. It's just been,
Well, we have a date,
we have a date now. We have, July 24th,
oh, maybe it was July.
July 24th, so everybody's taking vacation,
Oh, sure.
that company. Hmm,
He said if something opens up sooner, they would let us know, but I don't predict that. Have you heard back from the fire marshal?
That's right.
Since you have a date for that to be installed, or how soon he could
haven't
be
even
here?
told me yet.
Mm,
I did ask him.
Yeah.
He said within 3 to 5 days, once we're ready, he can be here.
okay,
Yep,
thank you for doing all that. A lot of work.
so I'm here. Anything else? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Ayes have it, meeting's adjourned, and we will now go into a work session.